Today in our 2012 Toyota RAV4, we'll be installing the Curt Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C12108. Now here's what our hitch looks like installed on our vehicle. Now we'll go ahead and give you a couple measurements in helping you choose some accessories for your hitch, such as a ball mount, a bicycle rack, or a cargo carrier. From the center of the hitch pinhole to the outermost edge of the tire carrier in this case is about 5.5 inches. From the top of the opening in the receiver to the ground is approximately 13.5 inches. Now let's go ahead and install our hitch. We're going to first begin here at the driver's side rear of the vehicle. We're going to need to remove the tow hook by removing the 2 bolts that hold it in place. Now we will not be reinstalling the tow hook or reusing the hardware. Next we're going to need to remove 2 rubber hangers that support the exhaust. There's one here and the other one's right here. Now we'll go ahead and install a safety strap before we remove the rubber hangers. Next we're going to go ahead and use a little bit of spray lubricant on each of the rubber exhaust hangers to make them slide off their hanger just a little bit easier. Now we'll go ahead and use a large pry bar to remove each of the rubber exhaust hangers. With the rubber exhaust hangers removed, we can go ahead and lower the exhaust down a little bit to give us a little more working room. Now let's go ahead and point out the 4 attachment point locations that we'll be using. We'll begin here over on the driver's side. And now for the passenger side. Now we're going to need to remove some covers that cover up some of our attachment points. And over here on the passenger side, there will be 2 of them. Next we'll clean out our weld nuts. To do that we're going to use a little spray lubricant and a 1/2 inch nylon tube brush, part number 814092. Now it's a good idea, once you've cleaned any of the weld nuts out, to make sure that the hardware threads in easily. It looks like we're good to go. Now here's the hardware that we'll be using to install our hitch. It's the same for all 4 locations. We'll be using a 12mm bolt and a 1/2 inch conical tooth washer. Now you want to make sure that the teeth face towards the hitch when installed. Now it's a good idea to get an extra set of hands to help you hold the hitch up into position as you install the hardware. Now that we have all of our hardware installed hand tight, we can go ahead and tighten it down, and then we'll torque it to the manufacturer's specification. Now with our hardware torqued down, we'll go ahead and reinstall both rubber exhaust hangers and remove the safety strap. And that'll do it for our installation of the Curt Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C12108 on our 2012 Toyota RAV4.